Okay, so where do I even begin? I just finished filming a video breaking down how my Amazon FBA business has been affected in the last week with what's going on in the world. And as I was rewatching it, I was thinking, man, should I even post this? Is this going to offend someone? Is this even going to make a difference? Should I post this? And the more that I thought about it, I'm going to post it, and I hope that this helps you guys. I hope that this brings some positivity to your life. It's not to scare you, it's to do the opposite. So I hope you guys enjoy, and here you go. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Trevin Peterson. I'm a full-time seven-figure Amazon seller, and today I want to break down how my business has been affected in the last 7 days with what's going on in the world. So many people have asked me, what are you doing? What's your thoughts? What's your opinion? Should I be selling on Amazon? Should I be saving all my money? Should I go buy toilet paper? Should I go get hand sanitizer? What should I do? And just to put it out straight up front, I'm not going to act like I know what I'm doing because I'm not a medical professional. I'm not hands-on every single day studying this topic. To be honest, I've tried to stay away from it because there's been so much negativity. Every time I go on social media, every time I go to read the news or watch any videos, it's all about, oh, the world's going to end, there's no more toilet paper, and oh, we're going to a recession. And not to say that we're not, but I just am trying to stay positive, and there's nothing really that I can do about it other than I just need to stay away from people. I need to wash my hands. I need to do what everyone else is doing to prevent this from spreading even further. So that is my take on that, and that's all I'm going to talk about that. And now I want to talk about Amazon because that's how I make a living. That's what's most important. That's how I feed my family. That's how I pay for the things that I do. So let's dive into my screen and break down how my business has been affected this last week. Okay, so here we are inside my screen, and this is my first Amazon Seller Central account. As you guys know, I have 2 accounts, and I have the date set for March 8th to today is March 16th. So that is a week period, and as you guys can see, I'll hit apply, I'll refresh, and I've done just over $10,000 in sales. And the thing that I want to kind of break down is this graph, as you guys can see. So things were going really well. March 8th, I mean, nothing really was, I mean, yes, there was talks about it, but it wasn't that big of a deal like it is now. And then March 9th, still things were going good, $1,300, $1,400 in sales. March 10th, great day of sales, $1,500 in sales. And then March 11th, a little decrease, but not much, $1,358. And then when things just started going berserk, I had a dip to $953. So I had maybe a $300 dip from what was kind of standard, which honestly, that's not bad. I mean, I'm still making here $200, $300 a day, and that's almost $9,000 a month if I stay at that pace, which I'm thinking, okay, things are great. And then the next day was even worse, and my sales were even better. And then the next day, which was Saturday, sales were a little bit slower, which I'm like, okay, if I can keep up with this pace of just under $1,000 or $1,000, that's great. That's still making $9,000. That's plenty of money to live for basically as long as this happens. I mean, I can survive. Like, that's more than enough. I only need like 3, 4, 5 grand a month to actually live. So here I'm sitting pretty. I have enough money left over to save money, to kind of go out and help other people. And that's another thing that I want to kind of mention is if you're in a situation to help someone, give a hand, do it. Just be a good person. And that's kind of my message today is just keep the positivity, be nice, stay healthy, do what's necessary to protect yourself, your family, your business, and your loved ones. Okay, take this time. Don't take anything for granted because you're going to regret it. And the reality, I can't predict the future, so I don't know what's going to happen in the near future. But right there, I did take a little dip for those 3 days when Trump made his announcements, and everyone was raiding the grocery stores, buying all the toilet paper, all the hand sanitizer, all the Clorox wipes. I mean, things were going absolutely crazy. And to be honest, that just scared everyone, and it was a ripple effect. It was a domino effect. As soon as one person did it, then they're like, oh, I should do it too. And it's just kind of that herd mentality of just following the herd, and not saying that you shouldn't go and get those things, but it's kind of excessive when I've seen pictures, and maybe I'll throw up a screenshot of someone that has like 20,000 rolls of toilet paper. It's like, that doesn't make sense. That's crazy. But it is what it is. It's happened. And I mean, here is proof that yes, there is a slight decline in my sales, but then Sunday, March 15th, my sales were back up to normal, $1,300, maybe a little bit lower. I mean, I was tracking between 1,500 to 1,800, 2,000, probably 1,300 to 2,000 is kind of where I was sitting per day with this account. And yes, there's a slight decrease, but at the same time, people are still shopping online, which is a huge, like, it's just a huge blessing because I'm still making money when a lot of people are getting laid off. People are without a job, and it's sad. And I just feel thankful and blessed that my situation isn't as bad, and maybe it will get worse. I don't know. But as of now, my business is still going. I'm still making money. And I mean, today already I've done over $500, and that's great. So things are still going. We'll see in the next week, and I'll keep you guys updated. But for right now, the biggest thing is sales are still kicking. People are still buying on Amazon, at least at the moment. That could be taken at any given moment, which I sure hope it doesn't. And if it does, then I'll have to reevaluate what I'm going to do. But for right now, we're in a good situation if we're selling on Amazon because, yes, your sales may be a little bit slower, but at least you are still making sales and making money. Where there's a lot of people that are struggling. They either got laid off or they're having to work from home. Their salaries are cut. Their wages are cut. They're not able to put in the hours. And if they're not putting in the hours, they're not getting paid. So count yourself fortunate if you're in a situation where you do have an Amazon business. And if you don't, a few things that it could affect you if you're looking to maybe get started. A lot of people are like, hey, should I start right now? And to be honest, it could still be a great time to start. If Amazon does not get closed down, people are always going to be shopping online. And if they're not able to go to a restaurant, if they're not able to go to these different stores to buy things, then where are they going to buy it? They're going to buy it online. So technically right now could be a really, really good time to start. But it could change literally in a second. So I just want to warn you with that. Another thing that your Amazon could be being affected is suppliers. Some of the lead time could be a little bit longer. The shipping could be a little bit more expensive because they don't have as many people working. They don't have as much transportation, and the logistics aren't as basically strong as it has been or was in the past, so that could be affecting you. Some suppliers are not quite yet back depending on the area in China that they're in, but for my situation, all my suppliers are back but one of them, and I probably should follow up with them. I followed up about a week ago. That could change, but all my suppliers are sending me orders. They're making products. I'm looking at new products. I'm looking to launch new products. I'm just seizing the opportunity and I'm taking advantage of it, and that's just kind of my mentality right now is while I can sell on Amazon, I'm going to take advantage of it. So don't let that scare you. If you are a beginner and you're putting all of your life savings into your Amazon business, I probably would advise you to not. But if you have money set away that you could just get rid of and it wouldn't affect your life, then I probably would start an Amazon business. It's a great time to take advantage of this business model that is in demand. And that's another thing that you guys could be thinking is, what products could I launch that could help this situation, or what are products that people absolutely need? Not necessarily products that are just like, oh, that would be cool if I had this, or oh, this is cool, or oh, this gadget's fun. Maybe think of more products that are more practical, products that people actually need. Now, you can't sell certain things, like hand sanitizer has been gated, masks have been gated for price gouging and all of that. Stay away from that, but think of other things that could be potentially beneficial to someone's life, and if they need it, then they're going to buy it. So have that in mind, and those are just some things that have been affected and kind of my thoughts on getting started right now during this time. But now let's dive into my second account, and I'll kind of give you guys an update there as well. So for the day, I've done 6 units, which is great. Let's see if it will focus. And as you guys can see, honestly, it's been an upward trend. And quite frankly, the last week, my sales have been way better on my second account than they ever have been. And so I'm thinking, oh, this is great. My second account, I'm at $7,000 for the month. And I made a video, it was like a week ago of how I was going to scale this account to 5 figures. And I've gone up basically $3,000 in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So things are going great with my second account. And that's just the cherry on top. I mean, I'm already making 9 to 10 grand from my Amazon business. Then I have my second account that I'm making another 1,000 to 2,000. And then that's not to mention my other investments, my rental property, my YouTube channel, and other sources of income. I'm sitting all right. And I feel very, very fortunate to be in that situation where I know that other people may not be. And maybe that's why I'm kind of taking the back seat and trying to stay calm and not stressed, because I'm not in kind of that sink or swim mode, because things are still going good. And I just feel blessed. And if you guys are struggling, let me know. I'll see how I can help out. But I just want you guys to be comforted, and you guys keep the positivity, because it's going to start with one person. One person needs to just be positive, and it's going to lead to another, and it's going to lead to another, and then another, and it's just that ripple effect. So that's what we need to do, is turn this negativity into positivity. Yes, I understand the circumstances suck. I wish it wasn't like this. No one wishes it was like this, and if you do, you're crazy. But there's nothing we can do about it, so don't complain. And now is the time to take advantage of the free time that you have to start learning. And I'm going to be making a video here in the next few days of things that you guys can be doing to be more productive, to maybe making that little extra money, things that you guys should be doing instead of wasting your time scrolling on social media, watching TV, watching movies, watching Netflix. There's a lot of other things that you guys can be doing to stay ahead of the game, so that if things do get worse, you guys are prepared. And that's what I want you guys to do, is be prepared. Don't be scared. Yes, it is what it is, and that's kind of my mentality right now. And you're probably thinking you're crazy, and I may be, but I'm just trying to stay calm, and that's my message to you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys for the support. I love you guys. If you guys need help, let me know. And that's kind of what I wanted to do in this video. Very brief, very short, but I just wanted to tune in and let you guys know that things are going all right, and Amazon's still kicking. And the one last thing that I want to touch on is if you go to Amazon.com, you can go to Amazon's response right here, and you guys can read what they've been basically kind of their take on it. And I would take the time to read this and go through it and kind of understand and be aware of it. But at the same time, don't drown yourself in all this information. Be aware, but to a certain extent, because the more information that you have, the more stressed you're going to be. So just don't sink yourself in this information. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are well, you guys are healthy. Prayers and thoughts to all of you guys that are watching. And quite frankly, if you guys are watching this video, you guys are probably a lot better off than 99.9% of the people that are struggling during this time. So count your blessings, enjoy yourself, stay healthy, get out, get some fresh air, enjoy this time with your family, and don't waste it. Don't take this time for granted. And now is the time to prepare. But to a certain point, don't need to go buy all the toilet paper. You're going to be fine. Don't need to do that. But there is a certain point of what you do need to prepare for. So prepare whatever you think is necessary. And I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Maybe shoot me DMs. If you guys need someone to talk to, I'm always open in the DMs. So hit me up on Instagram at Trevin.Peterson. I'm here to help you guys, and I just want to say thank you for the support. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment, and we will see you in the next video.